Good morning, students. Previously, we studied about the 73rd Amendment related with rural local governments. In today's lecture, we will continue that concept in with more facts. 73rd Amendment, three-tier structure, transfer or subjects. 29 subjects which were earlier in the state list of subjects are identified and listed in the 11th schedule of our constitution. These subjects are to be transferred to the Panchayati Raj institutions on all the three levels. These subjects were mostly linked to development and welfare functions at the local level. The actual transfer of these functions depends upon the state legislation. Each state decides how many of these 29 subjects would be transferred to the local bodies and in which manner also. As you are looking on the screen, the 29 subjects which are provided to local governments by the state governments, and it depends on the state legislature how many subjects in how many manners to be given for the rural local bodies. And State Election Commissioner. I explained to you at the time of election and representation chapter. In India, we have one election commission which conducts the national level elections. As well as at state level, every state has one election commission and commissioner who conducts the election within state, and these state election commissions are responsible for conducting the elections in the local governments or local body, or we can say Panchayati Raj institution. The state government is required to appoint a state election commissioner who would be responsible for conducting elections to the Panchayati Raj institutions. Earlier, this task was performed by the state administration, which was under the control of the state government. Now, the office of the state election commissioner is autonomous, like the commissioner of India. However, the state election commissioner is an independent officer and is not linked to nor is this office under the control of the Election Commission of India. State Finance Commission. This is also related with the local government. The state government is also required to appoint a state finance commission once in 5 years. This commission would examine the financial position of the local governments in the state. It would also review the distribution of revenues between the state and local government on the one hand and between rural and urban local governments on the other. This innovation ensures that allocation of funds to the rural local government will not be a political matter, and the funds which are transferred to the local bodies must be used for the development of that area. These are the concepts related with the rural uh, local government, or we can say Panchayati Raj system. I hope all the points are clear to you regarding the 73rd Amendment, which is related with local government at village level. In next lecture, we will study about the 74th Amendments. I hope all the points are clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.